It all started with an ancient legend, one that no one ever truly believed until it happened, fire igniting in the heart of the ocean. The story spoke of a volcanic flame that could survive underwater, a mystery buried deep in the Pacific. For centuries, it had been a myth shared among sailors, a tale to pass time during long voyages. But in the year 2024, explorers found more than just legends. They found fire burning beneath the waves. Captain Leo Fernandez was one of the most daring adventurers of his time. Driven by curiosity and an unquenchable thirst for discovery, Leo led an expedition to the fabled site. His crew consisted of scientists, thrill seekers, and dreamers, each drawn by the allure of the unknown. Their ship, the Voyager, cut through the cerulean waters like a blade. Weeks of searching had passed without a single clue, and morale on board began to fade. But on the 23rd day, just as the sun dipped below the horizon, the ocean began to glow. Beneath the surface, a fiery red light pulsed, sending ripples across the water. The crew watched in stunned silence as the sea itself seemed to catch fire. "It's real," whispered Dr. Elara Vaughan, the marine biologist on board. The flames danced beneath the surface, ethereal yet untouchable. Leo ordered the ship to anchor, and the team prepared to dive. As they submerged, the ocean around them glowed with a warmth that defied nature. The source of the fire was not a volcano, as they had theorized. Instead, they found a massive coral reef, alive with bioluminescent creatures. The coral glowed red and orange, flickering like embers in the night. "This is no ordinary fire," said Dr. Vaughan as she examined the reef. "It's a form of life we've never seen before." The creatures within the coral emitted light and heat, creating an illusion of fire underwater. The discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community. News outlets worldwide buzzed with the headline, "Fire found in the ocean." Tourists flocked to the site, eager to witness the natural wonder for themselves. Leo's expedition transformed the mysterious fire into a global sensation. Boats lined the area as people marveled at the glowing water. The fire, now called the ocean flame, became a symbol of the world's hidden beauty. Tourists took boats out at night to see the ocean come alive with fiery light. The water shimmered beneath the moon, and the tourists gasped in awe. Leo had unknowingly opened a portal to a new world, one that defied logic. "This is what exploration is about," he said during an interview. "Discovering the impossible and making it possible." The fire in the ocean became a metaphor for resilience and hope. People from around the world traveled to experience the magic firsthand.
They saw it as a reminder that even in the darkest places, light could be found. Tourists arrived not just for the beauty, but for the inspiration it provided. The ocean flame taught everyone a valuable lesson, that nature is more powerful and mysterious than we know. Some called it a miracle, others called it a scientific marvel. Artists painted the fiery ocean, capturing the surreal beauty in their work. Writers penned poems and stories inspired by the event, speaking of its wonder. Leo's crew became heroes, pioneers who had uncovered the world's most extraordinary secret. As time passed, the ocean flame grew into a symbol of exploration and perseverance. People said the flame represented the spark within each person, waiting to be ignited. "It's not just a fire in the ocean," said one tourist. "It's a fire in our hearts." Leo continued to lead tourists to the site, sharing the story of the discovery with passion. But the real magic of the ocean flame was the impact it had on the people who saw it. Every visitor left with a renewed sense of wonder, believing that anything was possible. The fire in the ocean became a destination for dreamers, a place where the impossible came to life. It drew adventurers, poets, scientists, and travelers from every corner of the globe. On one particularly clear night, a young boy stood at the edge of the boat, staring at the glowing water. He had heard the story of the fire and begged his parents to take him. As he watched the fiery glow below the surface, he whispered, "I want to be like them." His parents looked at him, puzzled, and asked, "Like who?" "Like the explorers," he said, "I want to discover something amazing." The ocean flame sparked dreams in the hearts of all who witnessed it. People left their jobs, started new journeys, and chased their passions after visiting. It was more than just a tourist attraction. It was a catalyst for change. In one corner of the world, a woman decided to quit her corporate job and become a marine biologist. Inspired by the ocean flame, she dedicated her life to studying the wonders of the sea. A photographer captured the beauty of the fire and won awards for his breathtaking images. "I've never seen anything like it," he said in an interview. "It's like the ocean itself is alive, breathing, and burning with passion." The ocean flame became a symbol of inspiration, reminding people to follow their dreams. Tourists came to see it, but they left with more than memories. They left with a sense of purpose, a reminder that life was full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Leo's expedition had uncovered not just a phenomenon, but a movement.
He often gave motivational talks, telling people that the world was filled with mysteries. "We are all explorers," he said, "and we all have a fire waiting to be discovered." People left his talks feeling invigorated, ready to face challenges with renewed energy. "If fire can burn in the ocean, then we can do anything," became a popular saying. The story of the ocean flame was shared in schools, inspiring the next generation of dreamers. Documentaries were made about the fire, its beauty captured on film for all to see. Scientists continued to study the phenomenon, uncovering new species around the coral. The fire brought more than tourism, it brought knowledge. Researchers learned about the delicate balance of marine ecosystems from the creatures that live there. The ocean flame became a beacon of environmental awareness. People began to appreciate the ocean in ways they hadn't before. Conservation efforts were launched to protect the area from over-tourism and pollution. Leo and his crew worked tirelessly to ensure the site remained preserved. "We found this fire, but we must protect it," Leo said in an environmental conference. The fire in the ocean became a reminder of both nature's beauty and fragility. Tourists who visited were encouraged to give back, donating to conservation efforts. The site became a protected marine reserve, ensuring its preservation for future generations. As the years passed, the fire continued to burn, lighting up the ocean with its glow. People still flocked to see the wonder, but now with a greater appreciation for the world's natural treasures. Leo often stood on the deck of the Voyager, watching the flames beneath the surface with pride. "We found fire in the ocean," he would say, "but the real fire is within us." The ocean flame had ignited a global movement of discovery, passion, and preservation. It reminded people that even in the most unlikely places, there was magic to be found. The fire burned not just in the ocean, but in the hearts of all who came to see it. "We must always keep searching," Leo said, "because the world is filled with wonders we've yet to discover." The legend of the ocean flame grew, passing from generation to generation. Children dreamed of visiting the site, of seeing the mysterious fire beneath the waves, and those who did left with stories that would inspire the world for years to come. The fire in the ocean was not just a natural phenomenon. It was a symbol of humanity's potential.
It stood for hope, for the belief that anything was possible. As long as the fire burned, people believed they could achieve their wildest dreams. And so the ocean flame continued to light up the night, a beacon of wonder in a world full of magic. And in that fire, the spirit of exploration burned on, forever bright.